Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish 2. We are still in the process, well, we're really only just getting started, exploring, or, well, just tackling all the various quests of the northern Lodaga. And we're gonna start with Stinging Oasis. I believe we're ready to go. Just loaded the game. I don't think that I left anything for myself to do in between episodes. If I did, oh well. Did we ever visit that tent up there? That seems kind of meaningful. I don't remember. Oh no, actually there might have been some bandits. Yeah, never mind. There were some bandits, like, scouting out our fort. But we dealt with them, stole their resources. There's still this lone person wandering around. Intercept. Hooded figure. Young woman. Ah, see what they want. Wait. Why do we see this again? That's kind of odd that this returned. But it's not like I accidentally loaded an older save file. We got all the locations discovered, so... Huh. I cannot just escape out of this. I mean, I wonder if this is gonna, like, reduce my reputation, or change my reputation a second time. If I pick the same option, obviously. I'm forced to enter the Rokash, I must let her go free. Huh. And she's gone again. Weird. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna change anything. And these people are also back. What is up with that? Normally these events don't reappear. Hello? What is this place? How so? Who protects them? Haven does. And why are you here? They look at the ground, not your business. Kinda is. I'm a Prince of Haven and you will show me some respect. I didn't pick that last time. They're suitably cowed by the presence of royalty. Are they now? Okay, but they still aren't gonna tell me why they're sitting there creepily watching that, you know, refuge for women. You know what? Last time I kind of picked what seemed like the easy way out, but let's be a little bit more resolute, I suppose. I'm glad someone is protecting your women from you. The men are clearly angry, but they have no response to this. At least no response right now. They turn away and disappear into the dunes. So basically the same kind of response as last time when I told them to just get lost. Well, yeah, I really don't know. I mean, I'm slightly worried that repeating these events somehow punished me twice in terms of reputation, but it's gonna be fine, I'm sure. You approach the Stinging Oasis. High cliffs protect this valley from scorching sun and harsh winds, and more importantly, men. And the natural spring has enabled a small forest of thorny palm trees. Both beasts and humans come here for a respite from the harsh land outside. To the southeast, you can see huge lizards drinking from the water. They will probably leave you alone if you keep your distance. Oh, but they might not if I approach to get their treasure. I see. To the east you see Lodagans. They have tools hanging from their belts, and they are tending to piles of bricks and worked stone. You note one thing that is very unusual for the Lodaga. Everyone you are seeing is a woman. Right. Which is, of course, not a surprise, because we know what this place is, but the game just never... Oh. The lizards, I didn't even see them. I was, like... Well, first of all, I had basically forgotten that the game even mentioned lizards, but I was also thinking of actually giant lizards, not these, you know, I mean, I suppose they are pretty large by lizard standards, but, you know, they're obviously way larger lizards than these. Anyway, I hope the human inhabitants of this oasis aren't too attached to these critters. Okay, that one unfortunately did not quite die from the bleeding there. Ooh. I'm gonna just shoot you. Sorry, lizard. These are not moving. That's kind of awkward. So I don't know, of course, if crossing the bridge and reaching the southern section here. Southern section of the map, or of the river, or whatever, is mandatory, or if it's just for extra treasure, but either way, obviously, I was gonna do it. Okay, yeah. I mean, why are you missing so much energy, actually? 2 points? Did I... Oh, I actually... Yeah, I think I actually used the Brutal Blow on the first one. Yeah, of course, made it bleed in. Okay. Could have managed that a little bit better, as in having both Atantuo and Ship use one ability each. What am I doing? I want to switch my weapons. That's why I'm not out of combat yet. Although I guess I could do that. I could do that out of combat. So there we go. Oh boy, and still a little bit. Well, I don't know. Still need to get back into the flow of the game, I suppose. Really, before getting into combat with you know, innocent critters, I should just find someone to actually talk to and ask about what the problem is. I mean, there doesn't seem to be an obvious problem. The lizards certainly didn't seem to bother them particularly. I guess I should probably enter the building here. That would make sense. Still no named person yet. Huh, nope, just random townspeople. Just out of curiosity. Okay, we got some minor resources we could steal. Who are you? Who are you? Huh. The main reason we are here, other than, I guess, having reason to be slightly worried about their safety because of those people lurking outside, is of course because we heard that this place stopped sending resources. So we had to assume that something bad happened here, like in literally every other place. When you enter the main quarters of the oasis, which apparently this is, nobody is here. A lone old woman emerges to greet you. She returns to the stove where she was preparing a thick lizard stew. Oh yeah, you have a lot more meat to collect outside. Pre-chopped for your convenience. You're welcome. Anyway, I am Nijisi, she says. You should talk to me. The others are afraid of Haven. You look around for the other women, and you soon see them, down the hall to the west, staring at you fearfully. They retreat into the side rooms. Okay, well, the people wandering around outside didn't seem particularly afraid. Also, this place is officially under the protection of Haven, so why would you be afraid of us? The old woman watches you warily until she sees your insignia. Knowing that you are from Haven calms her greatly. Okay, yeah, as it should. Forgive our remoteness. We never know when an angry man of the Low Daga will intrude on this sanctuary. I am Nijisi. I have tended to the oasis here for many years. Haven has granted us a safe place here, and we work in return for your protection. Please be careful exploring the oasis. It is a time of troubles. Yeah, you can say that again. What is this place? This is the Stinging Oasis. It is where beasts and humans have come for water and rest for centuries. Once caravans and nomads came here. Now it is a refuge for those who come to live here. You share the oasis with beasts? That sounds a little bit dangerous. Beasts always come to an oasis. They come, drink, and leave. As long as we don't get too close, we are safe. The exception is scorpions. They will always attack. Who comes to live here? This is a sanctuary for women of the Low Daga. The customs here are harsh. Most women can accept them and exist. Some even happily. Others find they have to flee. Those come here and live under Haven's protection. Okay, what are Dagan customs for women? The Low Daga has long been a harsh, brutal place. The men kept their women hidden away to protect them. Then peace came, but the old control remained. Not all can endure it. Nor should they. But, well, why do women come here? Some wish to follow a free path. Some are mistreated. Some escape bad marriages. Some... Life here can be very hard. She shakes her head. Why did you come here? She frowns and jabs her spoon into the stew. You wait for her to speak, but she doesn't. She doesn't want to talk about it. And that's only fair. How long do women stay here? As long as they choose. This is a small place, and the work is tiring, so they all leave eventually. Some join a new clan, some flee the Low Daga and find work in other lands. Some return home and make peace with the life chosen for them. Would you have me change anything about this? A long silence. There is much I would change, Haven. Yet, if I make a request of you, I give you power. Can I trust you to use that power well? Maybe you'll make things worse. I make no request. Yeah, I doubt I could literally change those customs or, the views of people ingrained in them for generations. So, yeah, that's unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, not my place. I have enough problems as it is, I guess. But if I can help at least this little refuge here, that, that's doing some good. That's within the scope of what I'm able to do here. So, what exactly is the problem here? Well, first, you are protected by Haven. Yes, Haven declares that women who come here are safe from harm. Don't worry, we pay for the protection. Okay. It is a useful thing. When a woman's life becomes intolerable, she has a calm place to find a solution for her plight. Sometimes a solution even exists. How long has this oasis been a refuge? Only 30 years or so. Governor Otto declared this a refuge. Okay, one good thing he did, I suppose. There was a brief time when your governor was active. How do you pay for this protection? We work stone. Rock is brought to us, and we spend long days chipping it into proper building stone. It is hard work. She holds up a pair of heavily calloused hands. It keeps us from staying here forever. Yet we are worried. We can't pay our debt of stone now. We are afraid of angering Haven. Why can't you provide stone? We recently gained a new protector, the witch Isabella. She wants to protect us, but she is doing more harm than good. She has brought trouble here. Interesting. Isabella. Wait, haven't we heard of a witch? Or... Yeah, I want to say that I actually did hear about this. I had completely forgotten about it. I don't know if it's officially a quest to investigate or deal with her. It might actually be. Although I don't think the second quest was marked on this location here, so we'll see. I guess ultimately dealing with her is part of the original quest for the Stinging Oasis, either way. So tell me more. What troubles are you having? Not long ago, a new woman came here, fleeing through the waste. We took her in, like we take in so many others. She was quiet. She ate. She recovered. And then we learned that she is a witch. The witch Isabella. A witch? The men were hunting her because she had powers. They fear a woman who can defend herself. Once she was well, she began acting on her own. She means well, but she has been frightening us. What has Isabella been doing? She can command nature. She has called scorpions from the waste. Oh yeah, I think that was... Wait. No, it wasn't... Huh. I think in the context of those scorpions we killed on the overworld, that's where a scorpion caller was mentioned, right? But I believe we only fought scorpions and didn't see any people there. Maybe that's what when I got that quest. That's when the witch was mentioned, and how she fled to an oasis. And then I speculated that it might be this one, because Stinging Oasis and Scorpions, yeah. It seems to be coming back. I might be making half of that up, but that sounds about right. Anyway, I guess we found her. So yeah, she has called scorpions from the waste. They obey her commands. They scuttle through the trees, looking to kill any intruder she doesn't like. She did not ask for our permission. Know this, Haven. We didn't want her to do this. Okay, but I mean, how does that stop you from continuing your work? Why don't you want this? Scorpions are dangerous and hard to control. They scare the women. They refuse to go out and work, and I can't blame them. So much for the control Isabella has over them. You'd think that she would be able to protect her fellow women from them if she had any interest in doing so, but maybe she doesn't. Worse, Isabella will draw attention, anger. If the men hate and fear us too much, they will forget this as a sanctuary. They will swarm. Have you tried to get her to stop? Almost every day. She is wise, she is kind, yet she is full of rage. Justifiable, but still. She will not listen to me. I kind of doubt that she's going to listen to me then. I mean, it seems like she's not technically a bad person, but... Well, it's unfortunate if it comes down to having to actually kill her in combat. And it doesn't really sound like she's going to give up peacefully. Well, what do you want from me? Go to her. Speak to her with the voice of Haven. Get her to leave. That is best for all of us. She can protect herself. The others here can't. Well, there might be a chance for diplomacy. I'm definitely gonna try. Okay, well, I guess that's all, right? Yes. I probably should not be coming here and terrifying everyone even more. But, I mean, I guess by now they should know that we're here to help. Alright. Scorpions, then. Ahead of you is a path through the palm forest. Trees and thorn bushes suddenly shoot out of the ground, creating a thick barrier. Some druid or magician doesn't want you walking this way. Cool. So, obviously, I did have to deal with these lizards, which makes me feel better about just slaughtering them. You cross the bridge and enter a clearing. Lots of stonework was taking place here until recently. Piles of brick and stone wait to be collected and taken away, but none of the women are coming to get it. You soon see why. There are a pair of enormous scorpions at the far end of the clearing. They're staring at you, waving their stingers menacingly. They don't attack. They look oddly like they are standing guard. How mysterious. Again, much smaller than I expected. I've obviously seen much bigger scorpions. Stats aren't anything special. Also, they're called spraying scorpions, but they have not sprayed yet, which I appreciate. Okay, an unfortunate almost kill. Should I? Well, he's not going to cleave an enemy that's not adjacent to his target, right? It's not enough for both enemies to be adjacent to him. I could whirlwind. Yeah, actually I will. And I guess you will do another brutal blow, and that might be enough. It might be enough. Well, it's enough if I actually get to shoot the scorpion first. Alright, no poison or any damage taken from this encounter. So far so good, but obviously there was just 2 scorpions. Not really a big deal. Or it definitely shouldn't be. Okay, we got a barbed scorpion. Oh, we got plenty of barbed scorpions, actually. And we get to initiate combat with a fireball. Or I guess I could be a little bit more conservative and just go for a poison rain. There might be more that I can't see quite yet. But this seems like a pretty good start, nonetheless. Are these tankier? Not really, no. Okay, I didn't not get that one. Okay, we evaded the first attack, that's good. Okay, oop. Critical for 15, not as good, but no poison or bleeding. I guess these would make me bleed. Why did I take that one? That makes little sense. That's okay though. Got a crit and kill that one. 6 damage, bloodletting. Bleeding resisted, okay. So far so good. Let's see. Slowed and poisoned. Poison is not gonna kill this one, is it? I would whirlwind, but obviously I'd also like for him to recover some energy. And I'm just gonna finish off this scorpion. Pretty sure it would not have died from poison alone. Okay, that was enough to finish that one off. Gets an attack off. Now we bleed a little bit. Well. Okay, you can spend 1 energy. Okay, crit but blocked all the damage. And they can both bleed and poison. Okay, that's pretty nasty. 7, that might be enough, but again, we kill it before it gets a chance to die of natural causes. We are going to cure this. Right, we got 1 energy back, that's fine. Yeah, actually we might have gotten 2 back, so yeah, well, it's fine. Alright, some minor treasure. Not sure if we could have completely avoided these. Maybe if we had invested in that hide in shadows trait. Oh, hi there. I did not expect you to see us, but I guess that's okay. Oh, that's a lot of scorpions down there. Are they all gonna come? If so, Fireball would be in order, but I cannot actually reach most of them from here, and I can't move, so let's do a shock against this one big scorpion. Push her to safety. Okay, we blocked the damage. It attacked twice, despite not being hasted, but neither are we. Okay, now they definitely saw us. They do have a 40% speed bonus, holy crap. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Gonna do one of these. You cannot attack that one, unfortunately. Okay, just attack the first of those scorpions. Okay, unfortunately, oh, he almost, but not quite, died from that damage over time. But he's basically dead, so I guess for maximum efficiency, I could try to shoot this one. Can I shoot it from there? From where I'm standing? That's the question. I'm gonna try. Okay, thankfully I could. Okay, you attacked. Now the big question is, can you... Oh yeah, you can actually. Get all of those scorpions? Yeah. Don't mind if you do. Okay, you can swap places. Because again, that scorpion is dying as it is, so don't need to waste any actions on him or on it. Okay, that scorpion is confused. Can't do what it would like to do. Gonna finish off that scorpion or not. That's unfortunate. You finish it off. Okay, they're just failing their morale checks for having been hit with that fireball. Understandable. I guess I'm gonna spend another energy and you just attack normally and you shoot it. Ooh, and that was close enough. Nice. Poison 3 more turns. Finish it off. They're probably all gonna turn around and come after us now, but we might be able to pick them off. Well, the big one is going to take a few more attacks, but, you know. We're going to cure you to prevent further damages. Oh, right, there's the big one. Should have had her retreat a little bit, because if it... Well, I guess it didn't get another turn, but if it had gotten a turn, it might have attacked her, but we're good, as it turns out. So that was a lot of scorpions. We might recover. We're definitely going to recover at least 1, possibly 2 energy. I guess we're not really hurt enough for using a group heal, so I'm not going to. Yeah, only 1 energy actually after all those scorpions. That's surprising. I was expecting 2. But again, there might be some randomness. Or maybe not. Deep metal ore. Nice. Okay. Some plated scorpions. And more barbed scorpions. Well, nothing we haven't seen yet. Nothing we haven't seen before. Make it bleed. Oh, they... Yeah, right. They do that. Poison rain. Really unfortunate. A single barbed scorpion. For good measure, I guess. Can we get them? Yes, we can. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Okay, poison resisted. Good. In fact, yeah, we got pretty lucky here, I suppose. That was a really nice crit as well. The scorpion's most likely dead, right? Okay, not quite as lucky this time. Might even be time for a little restoring rain. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, you're not fully cured. Still 4 turns of poison remaining. Huh. I guess it is because healing rain is not fully upgraded. Yeah, I see. Doubles the curing. Okay, here it says specifically 9 turns of negative effects. So that was only enough for one One and a fraction of one stack of poison. Alright, fair enough. Do I cure him though? Because, yeah, I suppose I do. Okay, and he still gets to attack. Now, the scorpion is gonna die. Can you shoot that one from there? Yes, you can. I didn't expect that. Looked too far away. Okay. You, thankfully, didn't get to do anything. I'm gonna just attack and hope for the best. That worked out. Wonderful. Okay. That worked out pretty much perfectly. Got another energy back. Another plated scorpion. Looks like this... Well, unless there's an underground section to this place, which I have no real reason to assume, this might be the witch's camp already? I mean, we did fight through a bunch of scorpions. Not a huge amount. Huge number, I guess. Slow it? Nope. Slow resist it. Interesting. Make it bleed. It's definitely gonna do a poison cloud, yeah. Okay. Again, we got pretty lucky. He actually took a pretty heavy hit there. Didn't he? 25 damage of... 25 points of damage. Okay. Not that bad. Walk forward. Cure him. Okay. Did not keep your turn. That's okay. Critical. And... Oh, not quite dead. Oh, it died. Okay, good. Right, I suppose you can drink a potion. 20. Meh. Single target heal. No recovery from this, which is not yet visible. Oh, there is, of course. I guess not an underground, but an indoor portion. Fair enough. This looks like there are some scorpions are going to climb out of that as soon as we have passed it. In fact, there are plenty of these ominous-looking pits. Yeah, okay. Bring it on, game. The passage to the north is blocked by a heavy iron gate. As you look for ways to open it, you hear clicking coming from the pits to either side. The distinctive sound of scorpion feet scuttling across stone. Your reflexes kick in. As you raise your weapon and prepare for battle, scorpions start climbing out of the pits. Wonderful. And we immediately got hit and made vulnerable. Sand scorpions. Still just as tanky as the other ones. Of course, we're surrounded by them. Well, she wasn't quite yet. Can we target over the pit? Surprisingly, yes. Let's do that to get at least some area damage going here. Ray is unfortunately very exposed here, but we can't really do much about that. Can't switch weapons and do a whirlwind. You can step away from that scorpion and help kill this one. Nice, good. Yeah, okay, he got crit and poisoned. And crit again and made vulnerable. Let's see. If I just step over here, I can do a whirlwind and hit all of them. Okay, no scorpions seem to have come out of that pit yet. Oh, right, of course, it's your turn. Sure, you walk around. And you cure yourself, I guess, Doctor? Entering one of your 3 potions. And we got 2 energy back from, I guess, 5 enemies. Huh, so we must have been just at the threshold again, but yeah, I don't know. There must be some randomness to how many combats you actually need to fight. And of course there are more scorpions. But thankfully we did manage to retreat away from them a little bit. Now they're too far apart for a fireball. But I guess I am going to go for another poison rain on the 3 of these here, just to speed things up. Oh no. And once again, Ray is a bit more exposed than I would like him to be, which is not exposed at all. But okay, yeah, you can. Okay, that was a nice cleave. Also, the scorpion is definitely dying. Very, very good. This one is not, but I'm actually gonna head over here, attack that one with another nice crit. Okay, so far so good. You're gonna attack this one, killing it. So this scorpion is definitely dying. This one did not. That was 6 damage from poison. Good to know. We got spraying scorpions. Okay. No one's actually poisoned, or otherwise hurting. I could buff, I suppose. There's probably gonna be another wave after this, right? Well, if not, this is a little bit too late to really be worth it, but let's see. This scorpion is dying. This scorpion is also dying. I guess we're going to, I don't know, just attack this one. Or it didn't matter anyway. So you attack it. Okay, we do get sprayed. Unfortunately, this scorpion moved there. I was planning to actually throw a fireball at them, but now I think that's out of the question. I can't get these. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess it is worth it for 4 of them. Did not quite kill this one. It's not even within poison kill range. Again, this one is gonna die. I guess you kill that one. You can attack this one. That one finally died. Okay, you can finish off this scorpion. You are poisoned for... Oh, you have 2 stacks of poison, actually. Yeah, we should deal with that. Alright, well, can't attack the scorpion right in front of you, unfortunately, but that works. Poison. Come on. Kill this one. I might have been able to kill this one. That would have been exactly enough, actually, but that's okay. Another cleave. Not really necessary in this case, but thanks, I suppose. Okay, 3 turns of poison. Do I just sit that out and do a group heal? We're definitely going to recover quite a bit of energy, or a bit of... Yes, energy after this fight. And we might not actually be done yet. So... retreat here a little bit. Wait. I guess you also wait. You wait. Ah, okay. There come the big scorpions. Fair enough. I guess we're gonna let them come to us. Okay, getting some nice damage done to them. Wow, that was a really good crit. 49? This one's dead. Awesome. Yep. Of course, we were all in range of that. But none of us actually got poisoned. So that's pretty amazing. Yeah, what the heck, just keep doing more brutal blows. Wow. And a shock. That was enough. Is the gate gonna open now? Possibly. The poison has ticked down. Ah, there we go. The last of the scorpions have fallen. These gruesome breeding pits have been cleaned out. To the north, you hear a cry of rage. Sounds like a young woman with a raspy voice. Then she says, "The end has come. I will face you, invader." The gate opens. Let us heal, even though hopefully we won't have to fight anymore. Only 2 energy after all these enemies. Huh. Oh, I guess the first wave I actually did exit combat after the first wave, so we did get part of that recovery already. Fair enough. Alright, we're still in decent shape either way, even if it does come to combat. Stingy and pinchy. Or stingy. There's a young woman waiting for you in her damp cave home. Her hair is tangled and bits of palm leaves are caught in it. Her robes are caked with mud. She looks at you with loathing. 2 of her pet scorpions stand loyally to either side. She sneers at you. "So the Prince of Haven has come. Come to give outsider justice. Come to slap the hand of Isabella the Witch." Well, I mean, if so, you kind of brought it upon yourself. The witch, I mean... We heard about her, of course, but I should just go straight to speaking with her. Option 2 does not seem like it's going to help. Sure, the witch, though. I mean, she's calling herself the witch probably because everyone is calling her the witch, not because she considers herself a witch. But yeah, that is what the Dagons call me. What they call all women who oppose them, whether we have magic or not. Is that so? Well, either way, I need to speak with you. You must want it very much, since you went to so much trouble to slaughter my pets. My creatures who kept the oasis safe. Yeah, well, I am the defender here, nothing more. You are the defender? The defender of the lost, the crushed, the beaten, who come to this oasis to be safe, who will lose the protection of Haven soon. They will need me, and you are driving me off. Why would they lose the protection of Haven? I don't see any particular reason why that would be happening. I have complaints, pampered prince. Will you hear them? Well, I'm kind of offended by your offensiveness, but it's okay. Gonna try to swallow my pride and solve this peacefully if I can. So you think Haven is leaving soon? All of the Rokaj hears the drums of war. When chaos comes, you think Haven will remember to protect the women here? You will not. Well, I don't think Haven is actually gonna leave. I will hear your complaints. Your subjects suffer, Haven. The women here are held as property, locked away, denied choice in life, looking with hunger at the lives of the women in your other vessels. You could change this if you chose to. Will you? This is awkward. If you make promises here, it will anger the role leaders. Not that anyone will ever actually learn of this, realistically speaking, but of course, the game is going to make sure that each of them gets a message immediately. It will also annoy your mother because setting policy here is not your job. That is true. Yeah, I mean, the big problem is not that she's trying to protect the women here, which I generally approve of. The problem is that the method she chose is just causing more harm than good. Like, I mean, what is the point of protecting everyone if she's also, at the same time, well, both terrifying them, putting them in danger, in actual danger, and denying them the ability to work for their, to ensure their livelihood, to make money, basically. That's what they're doing here, right? Obviously, they don't work the stone for fun. They work the stone to deliver to Haven as payment, and also, I guess, to make actual money to, well, be able to live. So, it's, yeah, I don't know. It's just not a very good way of trying to protect them. So, yeah, that's the main problem. I spoke with Nijisi, your scorpions are terrifying the workers. And worse. They are fools. I assured them that my scorpions would only attack invaders. I mean, is that so? Is that actually guaranteed? Has no one been attacked by scorpions? In that case, I guess it would work. But somehow she didn't communicate that very well to the workers. They're victims of mindless fear. They act unworthy of the row. And yet, the situation is what it is. I will remain strong. I will keep up our defenses against those who would harm us. The deep truth declares anything else to be weakness. Well, okay, so we have just various levels of, I don't know, of conviction, I suppose. All of the vessels have their own customs. I mean, yes, it's true. Some suck more than others. You think that we like the way of the low? You think that we like the way the Lojaga does things? We don't. But that doesn't really matter. I will do what I can. I choose not to change the Lojaga. Well, that's no. I suppose technically that is the correct answer because it really isn't my place. But, I mean, I will do what I can. That basically commits to nothing, because I'm pretty sure that I literally cannot do anything. I'm definitely not going to swear that I will change things, because I just can't make that promise. Anyway, you think that we like the way the Lodaga does things? I think it annoys you slightly. I also think you say things that are easy to say, congratulate yourselves, and then ignore us. Well, yeah, that's what we do, I guess. So I have to make at least a small commitment here. I mean, again, technically this does not commit to anything. I will do what I can. Might mean that I can't do anything. But yeah, I mean, I suppose I'm personally in favor of change. I'm just not sure that that is a possibility. But yeah, sure. Pretty words, Prince. I can't tell if you speak truly or not. My judgment fails me. Yet I suppose I can't ask for more. Yes, you really can't. I will make sure the row hears of your words. Wow, okay, thanks. That's not helpful. I mean, that really isn't helpful. Why would you do that? I mean, what do you gain from making sure that everyone hears of my decision? Either I do it or I don't. In the end. But thanks, I guess, for making everyone angry at me. I really should just kill her. I mean... yeah, whatever. I guess I chose not to. If there even was a chance to do combat, maybe I suppose if I had said that I choose not to change anything, she probably wouldn't have seen any other choice but to attack me. Anyway, that leaves only one bit of business. And what is that? What will happen to me? I have a home here. I have a purpose. I want to stay. Alas, this is impossible. There is no way a rogue mage can be allowed to summon swarms of scorpions in Haven's claims. Yeah, well, okay. It could... I would say that it's okay if the women here were okay with it, but they're not. They've had plenty of time to try to adjust to the situation, and apparently it's not possible. So, yeah. Unfortunately, they were here first, and if they don't want her here, that is what makes the difference. What counts. Yeah, I spoke with Njisi. She wants you gone. I'm sorry. Isabella is shocked. She doesn't want to believe you, but she sees the truth in your eyes. Yeah, I mean, Njisi also said that she literally kept telling her to leave or to stop that whole scorpion business. And she just didn't. And how is she shocked to hear it from me now? I'm rejected, but I did all I could for her. For them. They refuse me? She looks away, plainly hurt. Then I must leave. I must pack up my things and go. Yeah, you could have done that without all this nonsense about having me commit to, some sort of change or whatever. Also, why do I see enemies here on the map? I just saw that there are no enemies visible, but there are some red dots. Should I be worried? No, surely she's gonna leave, right? Then I must leave. I must pack up my things and go. I'd rather just let you stay here, even after I just told you that you're supposed to leave. If I let you go, what will you do? If I let you go, you have to pay me. Think of it as a fine for attacking me. Wow. Greedy prince. You're truly skilled. Haven needs powerful mages like you. Join us and tame the world for your queen and empire. Wow. I don't know if I would word it like that. I mean, I could offer her a job, I suppose, to work for Haven officially and use her skills for us without making it sound so, without so much pathos, I guess. Because she obviously does not care much for Haven. I wonder if because it's worded the way it is, she will get angry. But otherwise, I'd be tempted to choose this option to give her a perspective, basically, rather than just send her out into the desert, I'm gonna pick this option, even though I'm not happy with the way it's worded, but Isabella's mouth hangs open. Her shock is brief, and she soon regains her cold content. No, Haven, you will not tempt me with promises of glory. My deep truth sets my fate. I was born Roe. I would rather die alone in the waste than join your tormentor, our tormentor. Okay, fair enough. At least it did not cause her to attack me immediately, I guess. Huh. Okay, all my options are somewhat hostile, which I guess, is not completely unjustified, because her scorpions really did try to kill me on her command, I suppose, at her command. Well, I suppose they were just told to attack any invader. Not me specifically, but details. Well, if I let you go, what will you do? I will wander the wastes. I will find a new home, out of the way. Then I will wait for the storm to come. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna ask for a fine, and I'm obviously not just going to attack her now suddenly. So yeah, you will leave now before I'm forced to kill you. I guess I wouldn't say that, I would just tell her to leave, but, you know. Isabella nods. Without a word, she packs up her things. Then she departs, her pet scorpions at her side. At no point does she look at you. The oasis will be a lot calmer now, though who knows what trouble the witch will cause in the future. I mean, we'll deal with that if it becomes a problem. Again, oh, a book? The box is full of books. Yes, I should have just read the first sentence. Not books of magic or secrets, more books that Isabella kept here to keep from getting bored. The cavers left them a bit moldy. One slender volume in the middle of the pile is still surprisingly intact. It is called Layers of Stone. It's a journal of a low-jargon stonesmith, talking about how stone tends to be laid in layers and what that might mean. Might be of interest to a Havenite sage somewhere. I don't know. If only I knew some Havenite sage interested in books. Oh. And then she just also happened to have giant slimes in her pantry. Interesting. You know what? We are gonna just rush right in there and somehow behind the slime. Not sure how that works physically, but it's okay, I guess. Alright, and you get your turn again. Sure. Make it bleed, or just... I mean... I did, but I also just dealt tremendous damage to it. Okay, poison. Not amazing. You get your turn again? Excuse me? How? How does initiative even work? I mean, everyone has some whatchamacallit, bonus speed. In fact, okay, she actually is still blessed, but no one's still hasted. But I'm pretty sure that Atantuo actually has the lowest bonus speed out of all of us at this point. How does he get 3 turns before anyone else does? It's interesting for sure. Okay. You also rush to the far side of the enemy. Pathfinding. It's just a grand mystery in this game. In all these games. Okay, you can actually just shoot that thing, or not. Alright. Well, it's gonna die now, but... well, you also can't really do anything there. Healing Slice, okay, or Healing Strike. Same thing. Yeah, well... I don't know. I guess we're done here, so it doesn't really matter what we do, but... there. Cure yourself for good measure. And there we go. And we get a crude crystal, more money, some deep metal. Oh, this jar is full of dry ground orange clay. But we don't get anything. Alright. Teasing me again, game. Part of your education was learning about everything that can be extracted from your vests to enrich the Empire. You recognize the stuff as ochre, a valuable pigment. Unfortunately, this jar has been tainted with dirt and sand. It's not valuable enough to be worth your notice. Well. So the search for ochre continues. Oh well. This was the book thing? Yes. Okay, still sparkling. But that's normal. Alright, well, that worked. Thanks for removing the barrier. It's convenient enough. Hey, Nijisi, good-ish news? I mean, I suppose it's purely good news for her. Because she really only wanted the witch gun. The witch Isabella has fled. Nijisi nods sadly. That poor broken spirit. She will never know a day's peace. She will rage against that which will never change. Rage against the machine that is Haven, I guess. Please let me give an offering to you for your mercy. I will unlock the storeroom in the back. Thank you, Prince. This is the best result we could hope for. Is it? I mean, really, if you had just learned to live with the scorpions and accepted them to be your protectors, that would have been even better, because then I wouldn't have been forced to stupidly and pointlessly commit to this, to, you know, trying to change things, which I really would rather not. But I mean, what other choice did I have, right? It's just, one of those forced choices that the game is so fond of. Oh well. But again, I'm investing in all these diplomacy traits, so I can't afford to do these things, to make these decisions. So it should probably be fine in the end. Anyway, thank you, Prince. This is the best result we could hope for. Report this to the Chief of Esker Keep. We will get you more stone soon. Now, please leave me. I need to mourn the departure of a friend. I think I will never see her again. Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Not my problem, though, either way. Scroll of Calling. Yay, I guess. I mean, I'll take it. Okay. The men did not reappear here, although I guess we also have not rested, so that makes sense. I mean, we're in okay shape to do something minor, but obviously not to tackle any proper dungeon, so I guess I might as well return to Esker Keep. We have some time left, so I guess I'm gonna start the next thing. The next, the next mission. Might not finish it, though. Was it for Captain Azucena? No, I think it was for the person over here. Can we please just click on that? Thank you. I've removed a witch from the stinging oasis. It will send stone again. Yes, a brave lady runner from the oasis came with the news. I would like to put their stone under your control. However, the women asked to be allowed to keep a larger share of it, to sell and provide for them. This will only give them more freedom and influence. It will anger the row and give you less stone. I'd advise against it. The row would be pleased if you just cleaned the whole place out. I'm obligated to mention these options. Wow, okay, this one dungeon really sucks for my reputation, doesn't it? Everything should continue as before. They will send all of their stone. The Oasis can send us less stone and keep some for their own purposes. I mean, that seems only fair. If so far they have literally not kept anything. I mean, how did they survive? I guess we provided them with just the very basic necessities, and that's it. Because otherwise, obviously, without any supplies, they would not have been able to survive there. Although I suppose they are... Well, it's an oasis, so I guess they're able to do some farming there, and I suppose they were. But is that enough to sustain them? Well, either way, it seems only fair that they can at least keep some portion of it. Wow, the oasis is angering the row, clear the women out and put in other workers? After all we did? That makes zero sense. Why would we help them in the first place? Only to then decide to just raise the whole place. What? I mean, really, that makes no sense for that option to even exist. Whatever. I mean, I have to. The Oasis can send us less stone and keep some for their own purposes. I mean, I would, if I were allowed to, I would specify that they can, keep a very small amount, I guess, and still give us the major share, but oh well. Chief Scherzo lets out a nervous little cough. This is not how Governor Otto would maintain peace, but you are the prince. Indeed I am. And Otto, just forget about Otto. He's not gonna be a thing anymore. Very soon, hopefully. The women of the Oasis will now have more wealth. They will be grateful. As for the row, he shrugs, they will be angry, but they are still the vassals, and they are also always angry no matter what, so, A report about the current situation? Did anything change? Of course. Our fort is stable, secure, and in a good defensive position. There is still a raider presence in the Lodaga, but it is a local disturbance of low importance. All is well. Yeah, right. Okay. Why do I even ask? He's loyal-ish to Otto, so that means his opinion is basically worthless. Was there someone here to talk to, actually? Oh, yeah. Who are you again? Philomene stands while she talks to you. She isn't sure if she's allowed to sit in your presence. She shyly waits for you to speak. You called me cousin. Yoro, yes, your father came from the Lodaga. I mean, I'm sure I talked to her. I remember the name, but I cannot for the life of me remember what we talked about. It's been a while, I guess. That is what... family... That is what brought you to see me? No, I didn't know you would be here, but knowing our princes and princesses have Rokash blood in them is very precious to some of us, the loyal ones. You think we are related? No, we both spring from the same soil, from the soil of the Lodaga, but we are not closely related. What do you know of my father? Everyone in the Lodaga knows the name of Consort Damal. He made the Rokash the prize of Haven for a time, then he died. His clan was powerful. Do you know anything about my clan? Only that they thought it wise to settle in new land when your father died. They went into the wilds to the east with permission to start a new province for the Row. I don't know what happened to them. Okay. Have you begun your new job yet? I'm deciding where to go. Stay close to home? Go to the Gentle Coast? I've heard that the Kranis is beautiful. Well, yeah. Well, almost everywhere is better, definitely for a woman, than the Daga, so go wherever, I guess. I've never made choices like this before. I will decide soon. Okay. I guess I must have done some sort of quest for her and... yeah, I don't know. Ross's unrequited rule. We must have read this before. Obviously, we've been to this place. Okay. Anyway, well, we are rested. I can stash away this extra scroll of calling. We do still have 2 with us to use. We should just do that. Should just use them at some point. But it's just never necessary is the thing. Oh well. Maybe it will be as we attack this seemingly pretty heavily protected, heavily defended fort. Yeah. Let's just head here next. So we're done with this little part of the area. There we go. You approach the ruins of Fort Cariaris. The Lodagans have been plagued by raiders who strike fast and flee. Now at last you have found one of their fortresses. This is where they gather, are supplied, and plan attacks. Here you can force them to make a stand. You aren't the first person to attack. There are barriers everywhere, and the ground is scorched and covered with debris. All earlier assaults have been repulsed. However, few defenders are visible. You see several car-wolves standing behind ballistas. If you get close, they will be able to send powerful lances toward you. This crumbling fortress has 3 towers, one to the west, one to the east, and one far to the north. You only see movement in the windows of the closer 2 towers. Interesting. But surely the furthest tower must be where the leader is hiding, right? Okay, so we have Cowolf artillerists, which is interesting. They're also very tanky, holy crap. Some evasion, not a lot of armor. 30% speed bonus. Pretty annoying. Also, I'm just surprised to see that these cowolves are apparently capable, intelligent enough to use devices like this. Not that a ballista is particularly, complicated as far as machinery goes, but still. I mean, I suppose they are being controlled by humans, so yeah. As you move farther into the scorched clearing before the towers, a horn sounds. The alert has been called. Immediately, a wave of drooling cow beasts runs out from behind the towers. They fearlessly begin the hunt. Cool. I'm gonna just advance a little bit. Are you kidding? Okay. Wow. That was a heavier blow than expected. Also 14 turns. Are you kidding? That seems slightly exaggerated, but okay. Also, what about the other arbalist? I guess he's or artillerist, right? Is that even a word? Artillerist? Maybe. Don't think I've ever come across it, but anyway, yeah. So the other one must still be there. The flingers are weaker, but still pretty nasty. Okay. I guess the ballista itself is in the way, which is unfortunate. Can we charge from there? Nope. From there, perhaps? Nope. Huh. Well, that's slightly awkward. Really? We cannot... Okay. At least charge him. Not sure why I charge there, not just in a straight line, but, that's... It never makes sense. Well, I don't know, walk over here, I guess? What can we do to stop that guy? We could slow him. That seems to be in our best interest. It did work, thankfully. Okay, you walk there and... Okay, that angle worked. If only I'd known sooner. Okay. Also, stunning him obviously was really helpful. Well, first of all, cure yourself. Thankfully, that was enough. This cures 8 turns of negative effects. At least it says so, but then it actually did cure like at least 13 turns worth. Not that I'm complaining, just surprised, that's all. A not so amazing heal, but okay. We really need to kill this guy. Okay, that's helpful for sure. I'm guessing that these artillerists cannot actually move, because that wouldn't make sense. Obviously they can only deal their damage because they are literally shooting the ballista at us. So I should absolutely stay away from that side of the map, if at all possible. I suppose I have to move into his range if I want to enter this tower. Either way, that's a problem for slightly later. I guess I could fireball, possibly finish off the artillerist, and also damage these two approaching enemies. Maybe not the worst thing to do. Yeah, that's just not large enough an area. It's a little bit expensive for just hitting 3 enemies, but I guess just taking out this guy, and he might actually be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Good. Seems worth it. Attack that guy, an unnecessary cleave, but I guess, you know, still good to have. You can drink a potion. Can you shoot that guy? Yeah. Do it. Okay, I'm getting knocked around. That's pretty unfortunate. Thankfully, we're not getting ensnared or anything. That would suck. Okay. Might as well approach, although... I mean, if possible, I would obviously like to stay out of this guy's reach. But I guess it's too late now. Gonna do one of these. Please don't attack him. 1 damage is fine, I guess. Okay, thanks for knocking me out of that guy's reach. That is appreciated. Yeah. Nice one. That one was definitely worth it. Attack. No cleave here. That would have been actually useful. But okay. Let's see here. Anything you can finish off? Well, this one's... Is he gonna bleed to death? Why do I never know for sure? I think he's actually gonna take exactly 9 damage. I see one taking 9 damage here. I suppose you can... Why did we never buff, actually? Again, it seems like it's probably a little bit too late to really make a difference. But on the other hand... There might be even more coming, and I guess I'm also going to probably deal with this artillerist. Can you shoot from there? No, of course not. In that case, just hit that guy pretty heavily as well. Okay, there are more enemies coming. That makes me feel a little bit better. That was a lot of damage. Wait. Okay, 24 damage. I didn't even catch who dealt that much damage. He is vulnerable though, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Unfortunately, that guy survived. You shoot the wolf, maybe? Well, this guy's not gonna die. Yeah, finish him off. You could walk around. This guy, yeah, I'm still expecting that one to just die. I would like to reach the touched. So I suppose we start by killing that guy. Alright, knock back. He did take exactly 9 damage. We leveled up from that for what it's worth. Not sure if that really directly helps us. Okay, this guy might be dead. He is dead. Very good. I mean, we could pretty much all use some healing, almost all of us. But I mean, especially Atantuo, I suppose. I kind of want to wait though, because, well, Chip is hardly missing anything. Pet is not missing any health. Attack the touched. Guess you also attack the touched? Good, okay. That guy's dead. Nice. Healing strike, okay. He just topped himself off there. No healing strike for you. That guy died. Alright. Retreat a little bit. Nice. Hopefully Pat is gonna get her turn. She did. Get away from those guys. Huh. Can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. Oh, in that case, maybe kill him? Okay, good. Good, good. Still just barely outside of the range of that ballista. Right, the flinger is not actually going to approach us, is he? Quite the opposite. But that shouldn't really matter. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, well... Well, let's actually do a group heal. Okay, not bad. You can drink a potion, 18, could be better, of course. Do a single target heal on the prince. Exit combat. 2, 3 energy. Yeah, you know, honestly, this was a pretty tough battle, but that worked. Worked out pretty well. We're still in decent shape after this. Now, while we still have our buff... Oh god, there's another one. I don't like the idea of being in range of 2 of these at the same time, but well, it is what it is. I guess you can cast weakness for 1 energy. Reduce that guy's ridiculous damage. Oh, wait. Stunning shot? Yeah, we never used this, but obviously it's, yep, definitely worth doing against one of these enemies. Okay, unfortunate miss. Just make him bleed. Okay. Alright. I think... Well, he's not gonna just die, but he just missed his turn, so we're definitely gonna get a chance to finish him off before he gets to shoot. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and stunning shot this guy. Which worked again. Are they actually specifically... Well, they do have a 25% stun resist. I don't really know if that's more than your average enemy. I feel like if anything it's less. So, I don't know. Maybe it's actually relatively low. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna try and kill that guy. Okay, good. Oh, wow, yeah, pathfinding. It's not your friend, unfortunately. Okay, can we kill this guy? Before he gets a chance. He is slowed, we are still hasted. I'm just gonna go full on damage here. And that seems to have worked out. Awesome. Got another warrior here, so again, while our buffs last, gonna take out as many enemies as we can. Hopefully while being relatively safe. Nice criticals. Ooh, so close. And we got it touched as well. No, finish off this guy. The touch just moved, so should get a couple of attacks in before it moves again. And that was enough to finish it up. We got another freaking Arbalist guy, and we're not actually being buffed anymore. Okay, move forward. Also move forward. We should... Yeah, we're definitely still out of range of that guy. Yeah, you can't quite reach him yet. So wait one more turn. that might not be safe. Gonna wait for Chip's turn, because... Wait. Oh no, he doesn't have the thing. Does he? I'm dumb. He doesn't have stunning shot. Okay. In that case... Well, he does have this. I guess I could also charge... No, but I can't from here, actually. No, never mind. Just retreat. I guess it's gonna have to be the prince again. Yeah, turns out stunning shot... Oh no. Turns out crowd control is actually good. Wait. I think he got his turn, but didn't do anything. Can we actually outrange him? Maybe their shots are super powerful, but don't have the full range of most range attacks? Huh, okay. Either way, we dealt with that guy, I suppose. Okay, got one more energy back for these couple of enemies. Alright, save that, I guess. Anything here? No? Nothing? Alright. Guess we have dealt with all the enemies outside. You get close to the North Tower. It's very tall with a commanding view of the valley. However, it is also covered with cracks. Earthquakes have left it heavily damaged. A pitched battle here would probably collapse it. For this reason, the raiders are not using this tower. However, they did make one modification. There is a huge crumbling hole near the top of the tower. In it, you can barely make out an old, tattered banner. It is a banner of Haven. Strange. Yeah, how very strange. So, this is probably supposed to be just a huge trap for us. But obviously, if we do want to retrieve our banner, and we do, we'll have to step into it. What is going on here? A skull? Always a good sign. Wait, nothing here at all? Never mind. Just some rare spices? Really? This is not a trap? If you say so. Okay. So, since our goal here is really just to retrieve the banner, or primarily at least, why would we even bother with entering either of these other towers? Unless, of course, this turns out to be locked. Ah, you tried to open the door, but it's securely barred from the inside. Maybe you can get into one of the other... Yeah, into one of the other towers. I mean, this seems to be on its own separate spire here, surrounded by just an abyss. So how would we find a way into this tunnel, into this tower through a tunnel or something? Through the underground? That seems unlikely, but I guess it's the only way if it's literally barred from the inside. We're certainly not going to find a way in from the top. Okay, so I guess the other towers it is. This one looks heavily damaged, like there should not really be a whole lot of it left. Oh, you tried to open the door, but it's securely barred from the inside. Fair enough. So as usual, this is a very linear affair. Hellhounds, Dagon Raiders, Calvo Flingers. Nice. Well, let us actually take this seriously right off the bat. There are probably more enemies than the ones I can currently see. Alright, that's one enemy down. Focus on the Hellhound, which I think might have some sort of range attack. Okay, Pat still hadn't taken her turn. I guess she can go ahead and do one of these. Yeah, I'm not gonna have her advance any further, even though maybe technically she could have hit more enemies that are currently invisible. Okay. They got it to range, and that was unfortunately a pretty heavy attack. He cured himself, spell shield at that guy, and... Okay, wow. 3 actions in one turn, huh? Kind of annoying. Also, this guy now has 55% physical, 50% magical evasion. I could dispel that, actually, and maybe I will. First, I guess we kill this guy, or we don't quite kill this guy. That is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, there. Okay. We only removed one of his protections, but at least that means that we can hit him with magic. In fact, why don't we? There. Use a magical attack. And you also use a magical attack and kill him. Awesome. Alright, he also got into range, but thankfully didn't actually get to deal any damage. And with no one to buff him, he's just dead. Alright, also there were no other enemies. So, bit of a waste of a blessing there. I'm gonna try to preserve it for as long as I can. 12 copper bits. Awesome. What is here? Oh, staircase down. Well, since we're here, I guess we're gonna want to explore as much of this tower as possible. Can you... Well, I guess we're just gonna do this. Ah, thank you. More enemies immediately. I was hoping that we would, you know, not have to walk far. Okay. Can you reach the touched? Yes, it looks like you can. You still have the wrong weapon equipped. That's not that bad, I suppose. Walk over there. Not really worth it, but satisfying, nonetheless. Okay, switch weapons. Maybe take out the Hellhound with a good shot? Or you could miss entirely. It happens. Critical, no bleeding. You take out the Hellhound? Alright, good. You take out the warrior. Get knocked away anyway. Okay. Nice. How much more is there to this tower? Nothing more, actually. Okay, it's a very short tower. Some wine, a bolt of silk, some rare spices, so just more money. Okay, fair enough. Well, the buff is gonna run out. That's okay, though. The only way to go is underground. So obviously, yes, those tunnels are all... tunnels. I keep saying tunnels when I mean towers. The towers are all connected, apparently. And I guess somehow a tunnel goes through... underneath the stone bridge that connects to the northern tower in the end. Well, there is a series of tunnels under the ruins of Fort Cariaris. They were once used for storage and rapid movement between the three towers. Now they reek of mold and rot. In the darkness you hear heavy footsteps and long hissing snarls. The raiders stay out of the tunnels as much as they can. Okay, you say that, but obviously there are footsteps and hissing snarls. So clearly someone is down here right now. Anyway, I'm kind of curious to see if I could technically just avoid that western tower entirely. Because technically all we need to do is find our way into the northern tower, but I just want to see basically if it's, well, locked or something. Exploding zombie. With over 500 health? That seems bad. Okay. Let's just see how this goes. I assume... No, it has a freaking 65% speed bonus? Are you kidding? Also, it's... Well, it only has a 40% stun resist. Interestingly, it can be stunned at all. It's of course immune to bleeding and poison and mental effects. Yeah, this seems terrible. I mean, I don't know how it's going to explode, if it's going to explode on death, or... Okay. It also casts a... what? Slowing poison rain? No, maybe that was just a normal poison rain. Still bad enough as it is. You... what now? What? Okay. No line of sight, I guess. For a charge is what I was trying to do. Interestingly, though, the game still automatically moved him one step before determining, nope, can't actually do anything here. Weird. Yeah, again, have I mentioned that pathfinding just makes no sense in any of the Spiderweb games? But maybe particularly the Queen's Wish games. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Alright. We did stun it. That's good, I suppose. I mean, since two people are poisoned, I guess there's no reason not to cast Restoring Rain. Shock. 86. Heavy blow. Bleeding immune, of course. Oh. It moved. Critical for 89. Critical for 59. Oh, come on, man. Really? And it exploded, quote-unquote, into slimes. I see. Okay, sticky and steaming. I don't know what these do, if they do anything special. Ideally, they're not going to get a chance to do anything. And indeed, they might not actually... Oh, never mind. That one attacked. Because steaming masses make you vulnerable. Fair enough. Gonna do another one of these. And did you use one of your potions yet? You did. Well, no reason not to use one here. To basically top you off. 24, pretty good potion for that, for what it's worth. Get nothing back from that fight. I guess it was technically only one enemy because those summoned slimes didn't count. So yeah. Not amazing. What is this? Nothing? Oh. Got more exploding zombies. Are you kidding? Those things suck. They're the worst. Can we actually attack? Oh, wait. Did they see us? Are they gonna come running after us now? I guess not. Weird. I was gonna try and attack them across the water here, if I could. Oh, okay. I'm just curious if they're actually going to attack back. They probably will. They almost certainly will. In fact, I'm not sure if I can even attack this one. But it did save the game, so... What the heck, right? You can shoot it from there? Yes. And of course it will do that. That's the expected outcome, I suppose. I don't know what I was expecting otherwise. Anyway, okay. Yeah, those things suck. This passage is full of spider webs covering the walls and hanging from the ceiling. They constantly stick to your arms and head. Yuck. You have to sweep them out of the way with your weapons to keep from being buried in this stuff. This part of the cellar is unused by the raiders. You doubt any of them have been back here for weeks. Okay. So it seems like it could just... God, really? More of them? Is there something I'm missing? Like, they're so healthy. And they, with their constant poisoning, that just drains my energy. Both my characters and my own. Mostly my characters, but still. Ugh, just terrible enemies. Yeah, anyway, it's interesting. I'm guessing that the other tower has just extra treasure, optional treasure. Because it seems like all we need to do is deal with the spiders infesting this abandoned tower, collect our banner, and be gone. Be done with this place. Leaping Fiddleback, huh? Grey Widow. Well, I mean, it seems like these spiders shouldn't be as much of a problem as, you know, the enemies in the tunnels and in the remaining tower. So we might be able to deal with this, you know, the contents of this tower relatively easily. We'll see. It's unfortunate. Okay, I don't have a particularly high chance of evasion, but some. Apparently enough. Okay. Weakness. Still only took 1 damage there. I guess, yeah, you can't make your way around any faster. Also, all those enemies are already in combat, so there's no need to try and hang back in this corner. In fact, that does make us vulnerable to all these area attacks. But, well, it is what it is. So these make us... What now? God, I don't know. I can't remember all their different abilities. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna focus on one at a time. Nice crit. That definitely helps. 24 damage. Oof. We are not actually vulnerable, though. Huh. Which is interesting. I'm pretty sure it said vulnerable. But either that didn't last very long and it was gone before I even ever looked up here, or it is somehow negated by the blessing. But yeah, I mean, blessing says that it's only a damage increase, and vulnerability would be well, increasing the damage we take. So since we don't have a defensive buff, yeah, not sure how the vulnerability would have been negated or anything. Okay, also, Grey Widows can apparently jump, even though they're not called leaping spiders. Oh well. Close. Bleeding did do the trick. Awesome. Heal him. Please be good. 45? Yep, I'd say that's pretty good. 2 energy restored after this fight. Very good. So we actually made a little bit of profit here. Energy profit. That's what I'd like to see. What is this? Oh, wait, what? Oh. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. It was really only barred from the inside. Hello there. Skeletons and sages, so not just spiders. Okay, we can deal with this. We can and will deal with this. Let's see, maximum damage, that seems good, both, well, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Oops, these are both just normal skeletons. Actually, they're all just normal skeletons. Thought the ones with the blue halberds were icy skeletons or something special, but no. Nice! Oh yeah, these are actually not very healthy at all. It's really good to know. You know, let's not take any risks with enemy spellcasters. It's typically a good rule of thumb. Nice one. I guess all of these enemies are not actually particularly tough. Their hit points are slightly on the low side compared to what we've been fighting recently. So maybe I did not strictly need this the buff for this. But since this fight didn't last very long, I guess we can actually... There's nothing else to do here. I guess we can actually go ahead and head to the top floor and maybe preserve most of this. Yeah, actually there's quite a bit of duration left here. You can drink a potion. Gonna save. Oh, this is our banner? Must be. Okay. Oh, there's also someone there. So, we'll see if we have enough buff left for that inevitable final encounter here. You find a banner of the Army of Haven. It is decades old and in tatters. You think for a moment that it might have just been forgotten here since the days of the Great Uprising. Then you see recent tracks in the dust on the floor. Someone placed it here as a symbol of your weakness. A label on the back says, in barely legible letters, 7th Army of Haven. You carefully take the banner down, fold it up, and store it in your pack. Perhaps some part of your army wants it returned. Yes. Again, the game unfortunately not acknowledging that we have been on a quest to retrieve this very banner for a long time. And instead we just get this generic text. Oh well. Lich of the Tower, hello there. And you just become hostile immediately. Fair enough, I guess. Why waste any words? Oh, okay, we still have most of the duration left. Actually, well, a good enough portion, I guess. This should be fine. Let's see, how far can you retreat and still shoot this guy? If only I knew for sure. But, well, you actually charge. It's fine. You also charge. Stun resisted. Can he be stunned? Well, he has an 85% chance, so yes, he can, but it's not very likely. Anyway, you head over there. Actually, all the way here. Should still be good. Slow resisted. I'll just keep attacking, I guess. You stand here just in case he wants to use any, you know, cone attacks. Always good to be on the safe side. Okay, he summons and he does use cone attacks, perhaps? I'm not sure. That might just have been a single target. It dealt a tremendous amount of damage, that's for sure. Not a fan of that. Okay, please cleave? Nope. Healing Strike is nice, but... yeah, okay. Shock Spell. Kill this guy quickly. Heal. 44. Okay, a really good one again. Heavy Blow. Healing Strike, there we go, and it actually did something. Heavy blow. He's getting so close. In fact, he's dead. Awesome. So, yeah, he really only did one bad thing, which was hit one of our best armored characters for over 50 damage, which is definitely terrifying. Good thing he didn't get more than one attack off. Okay, you drink a potion. 19. Kind of on the low end, and also still no freebie potion that I have actively noticed. So I'm not really sure if that mechanic works as intended, but okay. Radiance Necklace. 1 to the row protects. Ooh. Interesting. And 3 slots. So obviously she uses that one. She uses the row protects, right? That's the one that removes debuffs. Currently she has poison resistance, right? The thing is, he's kind of looking for a better necklace. I still have not seen Shield Ally do anything. I mean, it might be doing its thing just passively, but I really don't know what it is. Maybe it just passively reduces damage taken by allies within a certain radius or something? But I mean, there's no message, or at least no obvious message, notifying me that it does anything. And I certainly haven't really noticed a major difference. Neither when putting this on in the first place, nor when putting in this extra... where is it now? Wait, where is it? Did I replace it already? I actually might have replaced it already. Okay, yeah. Either way, I used to have this this rune in here, right? For an extra stack of that. Well, either way, it seems pretty underwhelming, to say the least. Now, I don't know if stacking more row protects on one person is technically better, but I also kind of like the idea of having multiple people with this ability. So, yeah, also because it's only within a certain radius, right? I'm just confirming quickly that it's actually what I think it is. The row... Oh, that's the row endures. Wait. Never mind then. What is the row protects? Oh, is that actually... The row protects... Oh, this one that I don't have. Interesting. Okay. I was gonna get this eventually. All heals and cures received by this character and all allies within 2 spaces. I mean, honestly, I was thinking of giving him this necklace. What does he actually have right now? Oh, right, he has +2 healing and blessing. Yeah. I don't know that I want to replace this one. And also, I think it would actually make sense to have this ability, the row protects ability, on one of my melee characters. So that character, and in many cases the other melee character as well, if they're, for example, both fighting the same boss and thus standing close to each other, will benefit from that effect without me having to awkwardly maneuver my healer into melee range, or into the proximity of the melee characters, for them to benefit from his passive healing increase thingy. So yeah, honestly, that settles it. I'm definitely gonna use this necklace on Chip, because, well, I mean, I guess I could use it on Atantuo to make sure that he always receives the extra healing. Because honestly, this +5 damage to human enemies is nice, but yeah, I wonder. I guess I could give this to Chip, who's technically supposed to be the one who deals more damage, right? If he actually had a really good melee weapon. Obviously, I've had this one for a long time. I haven't even found any kind of clue as to what to do with this. Apparently, this is, yeah. I don't know if I got some message when I found this, or if it's just, if I'm taking that just from the tooltip, but obviously it sounds like you can actually restore this and make it even better. But as to how to do that, where to do that, I've absolutely no idea. I guess we're just gonna stumble across that at some point, randomly. Hopefully not in the very last area I decide to explore, but who knows. Either way, yeah, he's been using this for a while, and technically he could definitely use a better weapon. But I mean, he's doing good damage. But yeah, theoretically he's using the two-hander, so he should be the more damage-focused character between the two of them here. So yeah, maybe we'll just switch things around. Let's see here. Can I just move that over? I suppose. I mean, this one has the special speed and crit rune in it. I might exchange that and give that back to Atantuo. And yeah, give him this. That sounds like a decent idea. Get some more money as well. Well, okay. So the big thing is that, well, first of all, this has become a very long episode because I, well, decided to just finish at least this part of the dungeon. But there is still the final tower, and there are still those stupid exploding zombies downstairs, which I'd really like to not even have to deal with at all. I mean, it's possible that I don't really have to deal with them. Or, at the very least, not with most of them. I mean, there's one in this cave, I think. The other tower should be, or the access to it should be over here somewhere. So with any luck, I might not actually have to deal with this one zombie that patrols up and down this path, from what it looks like. Of course, there could be more treasure in these actual caves. And in fact, there probably is. But, well, long story short, it might be possible to avoid further contact with more of those things. And that would be... that would be nice. I'm definitely going to prioritize trying to get into the final tower to deal with whatever might be lurking in there, because if there are any major rewards to be found here, they're probably in the tower and not in the caves. And, you know, depending on what state we're in after that, if we can deal with that, then I might or might not explore the caves further. But yeah, that's the plan for next time, though. We got the big thing out of the way. That is the banner, of course. We got a pretty nice upgrade, I think. Yeah, that should be pretty useful. And yeah, longer episode, but we got a lot of things done, so it's all worth it. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.